Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the next concept under business studies, first chapter, that is characteristics or features of management. It's the most important question too. Basically, a management has certain features, and in our study, we have to learn the 7 important features of a management. Totally, there are 7 features or characteristics of a management. Let's see what are they one by one. The first one is management is goal oriented process. Well, you all know what is goal. Goal is nothing but it is the target. So it is an objective. So management, we have learned, it's a process, it's a continual process, and it is focused on or it is aimed at a particular goal. And under this, we are going to see what are the most important aspects. The first and the foremost objective or aim of a management is to achieve the organizational goal. So, to achieve organizational goals. Next, when we say goals, goals are of two types. These goals are of two types. They are economic goals, or it can be social goals. So to achieve organizational goals, which can either be economical or it can be social. Next, if you see, the goals must be simple. At the same time, it should be clear. Simple and clear. Next, if you see, there are many organizations, right? There are organizations which aims at profit. There are organizations which aims at doing service. So that's why we say if it is a profit oriented, they may be having economical goals. If they are service oriented, they may be having social goals. So different organizations will have different goals, right? So can you give me an example? Say for example, if suppose one organization wants to have a rate of return, that is they want to have 20% turnover, then that comes under economic goal. Example, 20% return on investment. Or we can say in such a way that to provide free education to all children in India. If any NGO is having such objective, then that becomes social objectives. Next, if you see, management tries to integrate the efforts of different individuals in the organization towards achieving these goals. So, it integrates the efforts, different individuals. So it's a goal oriented process whereby I said there are two types of goals, economic and social. but those goals must be very simple and it must be clear, and various organizations will have different goals. Examples like 20% return on investment to provide free education. Next, management tries to integrate the efforts of the individuals. Finally, the success rate. So the success of management will be measured by the extent to which the goals are being achieved and established. So, any doubts so far, students? If you look at it, it's very clear that management is a goal oriented process. It covers these aspects. The goals must be simple and clear. The goals can either be in economic or social, because various organizations have different goals, and management is trying to integrate the efforts of different individuals towards their success, and the success of the management will be measured by the extent to which these goals are being established and they are being achieved. Now, let's move on to our second concept, that is the second feature of management. The second one is management is a group activity. Management is a group activity. When I say group, what comes to your mind? It comes to your mind that it's a team. Because every organization will have different members, departments, and each department will have a set of people who are called as groups, or they can be called as collectively as a team. So it consists of a team. When team comes into the picture, there should be cooperation and coordination, which means they all must work together. So togetherness comes into the picture. Togetherness. So they must have the spirit, the team spirit. So they should work with the team spirit. So management is a goal oriented, at the same time management is a group activity. So when we say group, there must be a team, and when there is a team, there should be spirit. Yes, we should achieve the goal. They should all work together. So togetherness comes into the play. And how this togetherness will be built? Only if there is a cooperation and coordination that exists among them. So thus we can say in simple term that the management replaces I with we. So it's not like it's me, it's we. So it's a team activity, it's a team effort. And there is a good expansion for team. Team can be expanded in such a way, together everyone achieves more. together everyone achieves more. Team. So, as I said, this is how an organization will look like. The management will replace I with we, and when I say team, it is together everyone achieves more. So to sum up, we saw two characteristic features out of 7. One is management is a goal oriented process, and another one it's a group activity where there is a team spirit, there should be cooperation and coordination, there must be togetherness in order to achieve our common objective. Is there any doubt, students? Fine. Let's move on to the third characteristics of the management. The third aspect, what we are going to see is management is an intangible force. Management is an intangible force. What do you mean by the word intangible? Something which we can't see. It can be felt. So it means it can't be seen. Which one we can't see? Management can't be seen. Management can't be seen, but it can be felt. You can feel it. Okay, so we can't see its presence, but we can feel it. When we can see this, when the targets are being achieved by the members with the help of the plan. So when it could be seen, it can be felt when the targets are achieved. According to the plans. What happens when you achieve the target or when you attain the targets? Obviously, you feel happy, right? When you attain the targets, obviously, we feel happy. Okay. Who gets happy? The employees gets happy. Employees are happy and they get satisfied too. What happens if employees are happy and satisfied? There will be orderliness. There will be orderliness. Which means orderliness can be said as there will be a discipline. There will be a discipline instead of chaos. What is chaos? Leading to confusions. So thus we can say management is an intangible force which we can't see, but we can feel that when the management finds that they have arrived or they have achieved the targets according to the laid plans. When that happens, the employees gets happy and they are satisfied. And as a result, this brings orderliness among the members and instead of leading to a confusion. The next one which we are going to see is The fourth aspect which we are going to see now is management is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process. What is it means to? Management is nothing but it's a continuous means it's an ongoing process. When I say continuous, it's ongoing process, or it could be said as never ending process, which means it keeps going on going. That means every day the same type of activity might be performed or some different problems might arise. All these has to be faced by the management. So thus we can say it's a never ending or ongoing process, and it goes without breaks. So it's an ongoing and never ending process without any breaks or gaps. What happens in this process? Who will be able to view, or who is responsible for all these process of the management? Obviously the managers. The functions, it is involved in the continuous handling of problems and issues. So as we say, management is a continuous process, which means an ongoing and never ending process without any breaks or gaps. So the managerial team, the managers have to view, or they have to tackle various problems every day. At the same time, all the functions of the management are performed by the managers on a continuous basis. So it's a never ending ongoing process without any breaks or gaps, and all functions of management, what are they? We have seen already. It is starting with planning, organizing, directing, staffing, and controlling. Right? All these functions of the management are being handled by the managers. So all these functions are performed by the managers. So all functions of management are performed by managers. So students, today I have taught you 4 concepts out of the 7 concepts or characteristics features of a management. Let's discuss upon the remaining 3 in our next session. So before that, I want you all to go through all these aspects, that is management is a goal-oriented process, management is a group activity, management is an intangible force, and management is a continuous process. Try to understand the concept and then take down the notes in your own way and please forward it to me so that I can correct it. Thank you.